Hi, hello, this is Premila Rao. Welcome you all to Premila's Healthy Kitchen. Today we are going to make a traditional Andhra snack. It is called Pesarattu and it is another type of dosa originating from Andhra Pradesh. It is high in proteins and when combined with Upma and ginger chutney, which is traditionally served this way in Andhra Pradesh, it becomes a whole meal. So today we are going to do Allam Pachadi, which is ginger chutney, which is served with Pesarattu and Upma. So here we start with Allam Pachadi. So we are going to start to do how to make Allam Pachadi. So here I am going to add 2 teaspoons of oil and I let it heat a little. Then now the oil is hot. I am going to add ginger. This is about 3 inches of ginger I have taken. Since this is allam is ginger, so adrak like we call. So we are going to just fry it a little. And as this is frying, I'm going to add coriander seeds. Then I'm going to add urad dal. So ginger, coriander seeds, urad dal. I'm going to let them fry. Then I add red chilies. I have taken 3 red chilies. You can reduce the red chilies if you want. If you do not want too spicy. Stir them. Do it on a slow flame. We don't want a high flame or we don't want to get it burnt. So do it on a slow, gentle flame. Now at this point, I'm going to add mustard seeds. Mustard seeds, then jeera powder, jeera, cumin seeds, and a little hing, asafoetida. So all these things together are the first part of the ginger chutney. It's been almost 5 minutes and now you can see the best way to know that all these things, these ingredients are fried well is to see your urad dal, which is light brown in color. This is the best way to know. So now I am going to switch off the heat and I am going to empty this into a mixie jar and we will fine powder this. Okay, we have fine powdered these ingredients. Now here I've taken 2 teaspoons of jaggery, but I'm not going to add 2 teaspoons. Maybe if required, I'll add later. Around 1.5 teaspoon of jaggery I've added, and there is one small marble size tamarind which I'm adding to this, and salt as per taste. Salt you can adjust later also, so don't add too much of salt. And I'm going to add little water to make a paste. We'll adjust the water content also later. And now I'm going to make it into a fine paste. I have made a fine paste of it. I added the rest of the jaggery also and I added more water to give it this consistency. Now I'm going to give a tadka to this. You can even avoid, I avoid tadka just to avoid more oil. It tastes as good as it is. So but now I'm going to do the seasoning. I've added little oil, 1 teaspoon of oil. To this I've added red chili, 1 whole red chili I've broken into pieces. I'm going to add urad dal. I think the heat is quite a lot. I'm adding mustard seeds, cumin seeds and curry pata, curry leaves. The urad dal, like I said before, once it turns light brown, it means it's done. And now I'm going to add the seasoning or the tadka to the chutney, to the allam chutney, the ginger chutney, adrak chutney, which goes with Pesarattu. Upma, which is our next recipe and which is part of Pesarattu or Moong Dosa, is what we are going to do now. Rava is also known as suji, which is not refined, hence it contains all the goodness and nutrients of wheat. Upma is rich in micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, easy to digest, hence upma is always preferred as a quick snack. If added vegetables, a lot of vegetables, it makes a nutritious meal for your kids' lunch box. So let's start making upma. Okay, now I'm adding 2 teaspoons of ghee. To this, I'm going to first add urad dal, mustard seeds, cumin seeds. Let's wait for this to be fried a little. My urad dal is turned light brown in color. Here I'm going to add green chilies. I've taken 1 green chili, but you can reduce it or you can increase it. Then I've taken curry leaves, and I forgot to show you, I missed out showing you onions, and I've grated ginger. You can even cut it to fine, you can chop it finely, or I like grating it, so I'm going to add this, about 1 inch of ginger. So I let this, I saute this and I let it turn a little translucent or light brown, very light brown. I can smell the nice aroma of ginger over here. My onions have turned translucent or transparent. Now at this point I'm going to add, I've taken 1 cup of suji or rava, and I'm going to add this, and I'm going to fry it a little. It's always nice to fry it so that it gives a nice taste. So don't fry it too much, don't let it turn into a brown color or a light brown color. So you can add cashew also in this. You can add vegetables to make it more healthy, because it's for children it's a very good snack for the lunch box. But here, since I'm going to use it for Pesarattu or Moong Dosa, I am not going to add any vegetables. You can add peanuts also. I add sometimes broccoli with other vegetables, so you can make it as healthy as possible. Now I'm going to add little salt. Be careful with salt again. And now, since I've taken 1 cup of suji, I've taken 2 cups of water, and I'm going to add this. Stir it, we'll let it cook. Upma is something which can be done very quickly. Any unexpected guests, and I'm sure if you have suji at home, if you have rava at home, it's something you can serve hot with your tea and coffee. So here I'm almost done. What I'll do is, even when it is like this, just switch it off and place the lid and just leave it for 5 minutes. Pessarlu moong is one of high protein lentil. So today we are going to make Pesarattu. Attu is dosa, Moong Dosa. It's another type of dosa originating from Andhra Pradesh. It's a traditional dosa which you find all over interior Andhra Pradesh, and it is always served with ginger chutney or allam chutney and upma. It is high in proteins, and when combined with upma and ginger chutney, it becomes a whole meal. Pesarattu is very good for people on a diet or want to lose weight. So here we go. So here I have taken 1.5 cups of moong or pessarlu, and to this I am going to add 1.5 tablespoon of rice and 1.5 tablespoon of chana dal, and this I am going to wash and at least soak it for 6 to 7 hours or overnight, or you soak it in the morning if you want to make it in the night. Moong dosa is something which can be made instantly. So I have already washed and soaked the moong or pessarlu with rice and chana. This is all well soaked. So I am going to empty this into a mixer grinder jar, and I'm going to make a fine paste of it. I've emptied the content, the moong dal, chana, rice, soaked dals into this mixer grinder jar. To this I'm going to add green chilies. I've taken only 1 green chili because I don't want it to be too spicy. I've taken 2 inches of ginger, and I'm taking little salt. Here now I'm going to make it into a fine paste. Here I've made a fine paste of the moong dosa, pesarattu, but I think I need to add little more salt. Yeah. I mix it thoroughly. Now this is the consistency we are looking at. It shouldn't be very watery also, but it's sort of in between idli and dosa, I can say. So this is how it has to be. So my tawa is nice and hot. I'm going to just brush a little ghee. I'm brushing a little ghee. Try not to use a lot of ghee here. Moong dosa is something very easy to make. There is no question of it breaking or not getting cooked or anything of that sort. I'm going to add finely, very finely chopped onions. This is how it is traditionally made. Nowadays people even add grated carrot or beetroot. No vegetables are added to this because this is how it is eaten, because there is upma and there is ginger chutney to go with this, and cumin seeds or jeera. Just going to press it a little so that the onions get embedded into the dosa, and let's leave it to get light brown in color. Now I'm going to turn this, and there are two ways of eating this. One is you add the upma in the center, like we add the potato sabzi. And just I'll show you how to eat this later. Now I'm going to turn the pesarattu. Wow, look at that. To this I'm not going to spread the upma, so we are going to eat it like that.